Sister Wives star Meri Brown tearfully reveals what's empowering her after divorce from Cody Brown. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is opening up about the reasons behind her feeling so empowered after divorcing Cody Brown, and getting tearful while sharing her story. Meri, who shared over 30 years together with Cody before their 2022 split, has been candid about her feelings surrounding her ex-husband and their relationship throughout Sister Wives Season 19. Though Meri and Cody don't share much anymore, she's been able to speak to him plainly and peacefully post-divorce about where she stands and what she wants. Leaving the family along with Christine Brown and Janelle Brown, Meri has started a new life. In a preview clip from an upcoming episode of Sister Wives, Meri opened up about a life-changing trip to Europe that left her feeling empowered and ready to tackle the next chapter of her life. Sharing that she was traveling on her own, Meri was able to make a life-altering voyage to Stonehenge, which is something she's wanted to do for her entire life. Tearfully, Meri revealed that after her split from Cody, the trip was freeing. "It was really interesting because after we made the decision to split, I feel free," Meri shared. "It's interesting how free I feel." Although Meri has been open about her relationship with Cody, as well as the lack of a relationship she's had with Robin Brown post-divorce, she's doing her best to focus on what really matters to her. Meri's ability to ignore the outside noise and take on her biggest dreams is admirable, and seeing her on her European vacation made it clear that she's ready to take on the world on her own. Without Cody or a difficult marriage that was keeping her stuck holding her back, Meri has been able to realize some of her life's biggest dreams. While Meri is settled back in Utah with her business after traveling, seeing more than what she's used to is a major reawakening for the Sister Wives star. Knowing that she was able to navigate that trip on her own and make things happen for herself was empowering, allowing her to feel more confident in her day-to-day life. Meri has been able to secure a sense of self that she never had in her marriage to Cody or her time as a sister wife with the rest of the Browns. Seeing Meri so confident is a gift for longtime fans. Although Meri's solo travels weren't surprising, seeing how impactful they were for her was incredible for Sister Wives viewers who have been following her journey for years. Meri, who had the hardest time out of all of the Brown wives in finding it in herself to leave Cody behind, has been able to break out of her shell in a way that makes it clear she knows who she is. Happy, healthy, and moving forward with her life in a way that makes her feel empowered, the Sister Wives star has been sharing the most impressive years of her life. In a heartfelt and emotional moment, Meri Brown, one of the stars of Sister Wives, has bravely opened up about the deep personal journey she's navigating after her divorce from Cody Brown. Known for her strength and resilience over the years, Meri's vulnerability is taking many by surprise as she reveals how she's finding empowerment in the wake of her heartbreak. As the dust settles on the latest chapter in her life, Meri has taken to her social media to share an intimate update with her followers, many of whom have supported her through her tumultuous marriage. With tears in her eyes, she opened up about the painful yet enlightening process of reclaiming herself after years of emotional struggles within her plural marriage to Cody. Meri's divorce announcement in the latest season of Sister Wives was one of the most significant moments in the show's history, particularly since she was the first of Cody's wives to publicly break from him. This announcement, which sent shockwaves through both the Brown family and the show's fan base, signified the end of a chapter that began in 1990 when Meri first became Cody's first wife. In her post, Meri admitted that the divorce had been a long time coming, even though it was something that she had never imagined would be part of her story. "I never expected to be here. I didn't expect to go through something so deeply painful. And I definitely didn't expect to be sharing it with all of you," she began, her voice trembling with emotion. "But here we are, and I'm learning every single day that what feels like the end is actually a beginning. She went on to explain how difficult it was to admit, both publicly and privately, that her relationship with Cody was over. For years, I tried to fight for something that no longer existed. There were moments I felt like I was drowning, like I was invisible. But now, through the tears and the heartache, I'm realizing that I am so much stronger than I ever gave myself credit for, Meri said, her voice now thick with emotion. Her fans, who have watched her in the public eye for over a decade, were quick to shower her with messages of support, admiration, and love. Many were touched by her raw honesty and her ability to confront her struggles head-on. Meri has always been open about her feelings of loneliness and isolation, and her recent revelation offers an insight into her emotional growth. After everything, I've found that the one thing that can never be taken from me is my self-worth, Meri continued. It's been a long road to get here, and I still have moments where the pain feels overwhelming. But the biggest lesson I've learned is this: I can love myself without anyone else's approval. Empowerment for Meri has come in various forms since the divorce. As she explains, it's not just about finding strength through her personal trials, but also finding joy and fulfillment in things outside her relationship with Cody. One of her greatest sources of empowerment has been her business ventures, particularly her work with LuLaRoe, a clothing brand she's been involved with for several years. I've poured my heart and soul into my business, she said, her voice becoming steadier as she spoke about her entrepreneurial spirit. LuLaRoe has allowed me to connect with so many amazing women, and that's been one of the most empowering things I've done. It's not just about making money. It's about creating a community where women can feel seen, heard, and loved. That's something that has been so healing for me. Meri shared that, for the first time in a long time, she's also been embracing her own independence. I'm rediscovering who I am. I'm learning to enjoy my own company and do things that make me feel good, things I had lost sight of for a long time. I've learned to find joy in small moments, whether it's reading a book, taking a walk, or just sitting in peace. Her personal journey has also involved embracing her faith. As a deeply spiritual person, Meri turned to her faith for guidance during her toughest moments. God has been a source of comfort for me, she said, her voice filled with reverence. I've had to let go of so many expectations and trust that He has a plan for me, even if I don't understand it right now. I'm finding peace in knowing that I'm not alone on this journey. Meri also took a moment to address her relationship with Cody in the aftermath of their split. While she made it clear that she holds no ill will toward him, she acknowledged that their connection had changed irrevocably. Cody and I will always have a history. We have shared years together, but we are no longer the people we were when we started this journey. And that's okay. We're both allowed to grow and change, she said. This new phase in Meri's life marks a significant turning point, one that has caused many to reflect on the nature of relationships and personal growth. Fans have followed Meri's struggles over the years, from the emotional pain of being emotionally sidelined by Cody to her attempts to reconcile the differences between their complex family dynamics. In the end, her decision to part ways was as much about reclaiming her own voice as it was about breaking free from a stagnant and unfulfilling situation. As the tears continued to fall during her emotional reveal, Meri ended her post with a hopeful message. This journey is not easy, but it's mine, and I'm stronger than ever before. I'm excited for what's next, even though I don't know exactly what that is. But I know that I'm not giving up on myself, and I hope that's something you can all take with you too. Never give up on yourself. With her vulnerability, strength, and newfound empowerment, Meri Brown is not only embracing her own evolution, but also showing her fans that it's possible to start anew, no matter how painful the journey may be. Through her tearful yet inspiring message, she has proven that even the most difficult chapters can be the ones that lead to the most powerful transformation.